Good morning, my beautiful family, my beautiful YouTube family. Um, it's been almost 3 weeks. I can't believe it. So much time has gone by since I've posted a video. And here we are, exactly 1 week away from Thanksgiving. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. I just wanted to come on here today and let y'all know what's been going on, just give you an update. Um, The main reason I have not been doing any filming is I've been trying to get back balanced out from taking that topiramate, which is generic for Topamax. Um, in a previous video, I gave y'all a list of all the symptoms I was having. It was really, it really did a number on me. So I'm back to pretty much feeling normal, so to speak. So, so I'm feeling much better. So I want to thank all of you who have been praying and keeping me in your thoughts. I really appreciate it. I'm in limbo, I guess, as far as I have a follow-up appointment December 5th with my pain management doctor. I'm not taking anything right now. He gave me a list of 3 other medications, and that he anti-seizure, different medications that can be used for pain, etc. But they sound basically the same as the topiramate, so I think I'm going to not take any of those medications. I just can't go through that again. Even though I'm hurting really bad, it's not worth the side effects that are almost just as bad in a different kind of way. So I do have that follow-up appointment. He's given me other options of what to do, not surgically invasive. Anyway, there's a risk because of the osteoporosis and stuff like that. So we're tabling all of that for now. So I'm not really sure what the next step is. But that's where I am with that. I'm just glad to be off that medicine and getting my mind back to just a normal fibro fog instead of like a major total fog. Okie dokie. Some of the things I've been dealing with is one of my cats, Bee, my little honeybee. He has ringworm, and he passed it on to me. It's better now. It's basically healed. There's still a scar. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like when I first found it. I'll insert that right now. Okay. And now, so it's much better, but he's got, what I treated it with was just hydrogen peroxide. And it got better. It healed up. I've put a little bit on him, but it's not really what you're supposed to do. I'm going to have to wait. I need to take him to the vet, but I just can't do that right now because of funds. But so that's something that I've had to deal with. Another thing, I'll just show you if you can see that scar right there, that little circle. That's a scar. It's all healed up, but it was a bug bite. It was either an ant or a spider bite that got infected, and it was like, you know how you have that circle all around the sore of like puffy red. So it did get infected, but again, I just treated it with hydrogen peroxide, and it healed on up. Gotta love hydrogen peroxide. So that's something that I was dealing with as well. Not surprised. We're always getting bit by something. This house is full of every kind of spider you can imagine of, and ants and all kinds of fun things. But anyway, this past Sunday, today is again a week from Thanksgiving. It's November 16th, 2023. So this past Sunday, when I was coming out of church, after church, going to the car, I was walking really slow because my knee, no, because I have a bad knee, osteoarthritis, and both ankles I've got issues with. And I didn't have braces on. My primary care recommends I wear braces for stability, but I didn't have them on. I was just walking really slow and carefully. But even so, and the whole day I had this feeling or this in my head, you're gonna fall. And maybe that's I don't know why. It's not like I was wanting to fall, but I fell. I fell on the church parking lot. My right ankle twisted, and down I went right there in the church parking lot. And of course, something like that's always embarrassing, and it hurt. I landed on both of my knees, and anyway, I had several people come over and ask if they could help me if I wanted to go to medical services at the church. They have a first aid center place, but I was like, no. But then when I got to the car, and my mother came out to the car because she had gone to the restroom. I mean, I just broke down in tears. Because falling is a big risk if you have osteoporosis, which I have, and it just it scared me, it startled me, it shook me up. So today, 4 days after, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, in the middle of the night, I woke up to go to the restroom, and I was in excruciating pain in my right hip, and I almost couldn't walk. So I had a hard time getting to the bathroom. And so I don't know if that's related to the fall somehow. One of the ladies that came up to me, and she said, "Are you sure you don't want to go to medical services?" And I said, "I'm okay." And she says, "Will you take care of that hip?" I'm like, "Hip? I fell on my knees." But maybe she saw how I fell. Maybe I did twist, and somehow I don't have a bruise on my hip. I'll show you the bruises now on my knees. I'll show that to you right now. Okay, and I took those today. That's 4 days after the fall. And I looked, and I don't have a bruise on my hip or anything, but I could have, sometimes just with the way you fall, if you fall just right, it can pull muscles and cause inflammation and stuff. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm in pain. I've been putting heat packs on it because that's soothing to me. I know when I looked up, it said put ice, but I didn't really hit the hip that I think it needs ice for, to reduce swelling or anything. We'll see. That's one thing I need to keep an eye on. If it gets worse, I'll have to go to the doctor and have that checked out. But this past Tuesday was the monthly Never Too Old, the NTO lunch entertainment meeting. And I didn't record. Sometimes I record, but this time, I did not. The entertainer was Carol Kane, and she was excellent. She was Rosie the Riveter. It was a tribute to veterans, since Veterans Day was November 11th. So she did a tribute to the veterans, and she does the character Rosie the Riveter, and it was just, I was engrossed the whole time. I wished I had recorded it. It was really great. I will post, if you're interested. She's a storyteller, and she does an amazing job. I'll post her link, the link to her website, in the description box below my video, and you can check her out if you'd like. She was very entertaining, and I regret not recording it, but so we had a good time there, and we invited my sister's mother-in-law, and she had a good time as well. But the very next day, we found out yesterday that she woke up and was really ill, went to the doctor. She tested negative for the flu, but positive for COVID. So, bless her heart, she's sick as a dog. So, let's lift up prayers for her and that she'll have a quick recovery. And also pray that that Mama and I, or anyone that happened to be in touch with her, communicate with her, or was around her Tuesday, that that none of us happened to get ill as well, which I'm sure she was contagious because she seemed perfectly fine. And she said it just came on like a ton of bricks. Really, it just, yeah, came on so suddenly. So, but I looked up on the CDC website as a reminder, and it can take up to 10 days before you actually, get sick. So we still have a ways to go. We'll use precaution. Mama's going to wear a mask. She does a lot of times anyway, but we'll try to be careful and not get around other people. If we do, we'll wear masks, which I know is not foolproof. Foolproof doesn't really, protect like it should, but it's better than nothing, I guess. I'll just probably try to just stay home and not get around people just to be safe. Okay, let's see. I'm still waiting for my approval. I'm not going to say to see if I've been approved. I'm believing that the Lord will enable me to, the determination will be an approval. They're just waiting. I've been in contact with my caseworker a couple times, and she said they're just waiting for one more medical record, and I believe it's for my last appointment with the pain management. Once they get that, they'll be able to send it off to my local office, who makes the final decision for their doctor's review and all that stuff. So hopefully in the next week or so, I should have already had an answer by now, but sometimes it takes doctors a while to get to respond. So hopefully in the next week or two, I'll have an answer. I need one as quickly as possible. That's why I've been checking with my caseworker. By the grace of God and the generosity of several of you, by contributing funds to me, I was able to pay my bills this month. I pay bills on the 15th. I actually paid them a little early, a couple days ago. But so praise God, my bills are paid for this month of November, and I had a little bit left over to get gas in my car. So after that NTO meeting, I was able to get gas in my car. And at Kroger, you earn points and you get a discount off gas. So I got 30-cent discount off of my gas, and I only paid $2.34. Isn't that sad that I say paid only $2.34 when it used to be less than $2? Anyway, that was still good. I was glad I got 30 cents off a gallon, so that was a savings. God is good. Okay. I'm still waiting for the disability, like I said. Hopefully I should have an answer within the next 2 weeks, hopefully less. And I'm still waiting for an answer for the housing choice voucher, which used to be known as Section 8. If you watched my previous video, they opened up the applicants' applications. They were accepting applications October 17th through the 20th. And they had not done that since 2021. So, and they were going to select 5,000 applicants in a lottery. My status is still showing just submitted, that it's pending status update. They may have gotten more applicants than they anticipated. I have no idea. So I've sent them an email and asked, the timeline on when they'd be selecting, so that I could get an idea. But that was like 3 days ago, and I don't have an answer yet. But if I had to guess, all the applicants, or a number of applicants, are probably emailing them as well. They're probably just overwhelmed and bombarded. So patience is in order in this situation on both stance. So that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting on God's perfect timing. Wait on the Lord and be of good courage. He will strengthen your heart. Sorry for that raspiness, but that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting on the Lord, and He will keep me strong and courageous and persevering in the meantime. But I'm hoping things come together before the middle of next month, because that's when my bills will be due again. And I have nothing. I have no money at all to pay bills with next month. So God's timing is perfect. His ways are perfect. And I'm not asking anybody for anything in this video. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying I just am expectant on God's goodness, His blessing and favor. And I know that you'll stand in agreement with me in prayer for that. And I just believe that everything is going to fall into place exactly as it should. Okay, now when I do get the approval, when I do get selected in the Housing Choice Voucher Lottery, I already know where I want to move. I mentioned that, I believe, in a previous video. I want to go to the 52. I'm not going to list the name of the community, but obviously for privacy reasons. But there's a 55 plus community where my friend lives, and went for a tour, and I just really love it. I really like it a lot. That's where I want to go, but I can't apply for it until I get that approval letter, until I actually get the cash in hand. So again, patience. But I do know where I want to go, so there's no question with regard to that. It's just a matter of the other things falling into place, and then I can move forward with it. So, okay, we got that. And I had something else on my mind. Where did it go? Okay. One of my subscribers, Sam, that's not the full YouTube channel name, but responded and left me a couple of names of good news sources from a video that I had done before regarding good sources for news, alternate news sources on Telegram. And one of them was the Epic Times. And I did subscribe to the channel on Telegram for the Epic Times, EPOCH Times. So I wanted to mention that for any of you that might want to look into that as well. There are just a lot of good news sources out there. One of the ones I'll have to say, if you watch the video of my recommendations, one of them was the World War III Info News, I think is what it's called. Since this whole thing has happened with Israel, I'm realizing they are not pro-Israel. Let's just put it that way. They are very biased. However, I'm not unsubscribed because they do put forth good news as far as events and things that are happening. So if any of y'all followed my recommendation and subscribed to them, just be aware of that and just try to look past the bias and the anti-Semitism. That's the best thing I can recommend. If you want to unsubscribe, that's certainly fine. I understand it. You just have to be able to use discernment in what they say, because some of their bias is in with some of how they put the news out. So just use common sense and discretion. Or for any kind of news that's put out there, you just have to be careful and read between the lines and where their values lie. So, okay, what else? That's all the stuff I had on my list. I didn't want to forget anything. There's probably more, but that's all that I quickly jotted down before I made this video. I mostly just wanted to check in, let y'all know that I'm basically okay. I'm still just, I'm starting to feel normal. It's taken me this whole time for that medicine to get out of my system. Um, so I do plan on getting back to doing some regular filming. I thank you, Dorothy, who reached out to me in the comments and gave me motivation to get back on track. It's hard when you stop, when you get out of a routine of doing something to get back going again. So I have actually already have had some things kind of filmed. It's a matter of editing to get it out there, to get it in the right, to get it edited and ready to actual post. And I have some other things in mind that I wanna record that I just haven't done yet. So I wanted to get me some coffee real quick. Yeah, I thought I'd wear my Christmas Tree Farm t-shirt, and you can see I still have my fall decorations up. I'm seeing more and more people put their Christmas decorations up early. Some people did them like right after Halloween, and I understand that they want to enjoy it longer, because it does take time. If you really have a lot of decorations and a big tree, you want to be able to enjoy it. But I've always been like the day after Thanksgiving, and so that's probably, what I'll do here if I'm even able to put anything up at all. We'll see. We'll see. So that's why I still have my fall stuff up. Let me know in the comments. Are you a day after Thanksgiving Christmas tree putter upper? That was not right. But when do you put your Christmas decor up? Do you put it up right after Halloween? You put it up right before Thanksgiving? After Thanksgiving? Or some people, which I don't understand this at all, have a tradition of putting their Christmas tree up and decorating on Christmas Eve. That really wouldn't be worth the effort for me. But people have family traditions, and whatever the reason, I totally, completely get it. It's nostalgic. If your family did it and you want to keep the tradition going, I totally get it. No matter when you put your decor up, if it makes you happy and your family is able to participate, and or even if you just do it by yourself, you know what? Enjoy. What I usually do, especially last year, because I had a spinal surgery, is I kept my Christmas decor up, really all up until almost Valentine's Day, because I was not able to put it up because I was recovering from surgery. So that's probably what I'll do, because to me Christmas, like if you have like snowmen, which I do, I leave that stuff up, at least through January, because it's basically winter decor. So that's probably what I'll do, after Thanksgiving, get my Christmas stuff up and leave it up through January, probably, at least. And my birthday's mid-January. I just really enjoy. Makes me happy. Just like I enjoy my fall decor, I want to enjoy it as long as possible. It's fall, the temps are crisp and cool. Right now it's 63 degrees. Been sleeping with the window open. It's just really nice. So I'm enjoying it. I want to enjoy all of my decor, all of the seasons to the fullest. And I'm rambling now. I'm sorry this was not a fun video, but I did want to check in, let you know that some fun videos are on the way. Just hang in there. I'll try to get, today's Thursday, I'll try to get another one out maybe tomorrow or Saturday, because I do have film that I just need to edit. Let me get a Starbucks caramel salted caramel mocha coffee. So good. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate all of your love, your support, your prayers. all of your contributions to all, for all of you. I just thank you for getting me through this difficult time. And God has blessed me through all of you. And I'm so grateful. Words are not adequate to express my gratitude. Um, there's nothing like having your bills paid and just being able to breathe a sigh of relief. So thank you for giving me that peace and serenity. And I just love you all. And look out for the videos upcoming. And until next time, God bless you all.